Hello again, a new day, a new happening. We got something to test today, and this is a really old guitar. This model came on 1965, and may I present you a Framus 1965 Framus New Sound TV 12 strings. It's a 12 strings guitar. It's amazing nice. Of course, this guitar have seen better days. It's not in a great shape, but I hope it's still alive. This guitar was brought to me to have an expertise about all the electric parts. 12-string guitar, you can't find this very often. It's a very rare model. A good one like that, today it's worth around maybe $1,500 at least. I'm not sure when this was made. We'll take a look with my phone because we have a label here somewhere. Let's go a little bit like that, and there is a building shape or something. Probably is the factory itself. And here we have built in the heart of Bavaria. They are proud, and they have to be proud. Nice. And up there near Bavaria, we can barely see something like numbers. Mystery solved. I've been searching the internet about the way Framus is labeling guitars. Down here we can see a very fade number, which it's kind of 68, 68, and a letter. This is a B. B means the second month of the year, so that's February, because they have the months like A, B, C, D, and so on. Now, this guitar is very clear. It was made in 1968 in February. Anyway, the serial number it's 10032. Tested by, it should be a name there, but it's hard to see it anyway. Framus Werke Bavaria, made in West Germany. Let's begin with the bridge. This is very simple. It's a Gibson style anyway. Some of the Gibsons have this kind of hook for the strings. We have 12, obviously. You know, it should be 12 strings here, but it's only 6 now. Here is the bridge with 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 6 screws over there for intonation. You know, that brings a kind of sledge in and out, up and down, for changing the length of the strings, for having a better intonation. Okay, this is the bridge pickup, originally Framus. Here we have the neck pickup. The whole body is hollow, you see, and it have a curve, very nice and smooth shape, like a jazz guitar. I love this. That should be the switches for the pickups. We'll see in a second which of them, but I love the shape of this plastic. So they've been worked the curvature of the plastic, same like the guitar. You see the way it fits here, and look there, amazing nice. I never saw anything like that. And of course the pick guard is here, still in good shape, with some metal washers there, some metal fits, very nice. And I believe here, plug in, TRS classic. Now the neck, this is rosewood. The frets are absolutely destroyed. This needs to be replaced. It's a hell of work to do this job, you know. Oh, look there. That's a hole into the frets. Small frets, by the way. Oh, these are pretty okay, this part here. But starting with number 5, you can see the string was really chewing that. Look. So this needs a really professional repair. And we have the nut here. For 12 strings, that's metallic, very nice shape. Here we have the rod, I suppose it should be the rod. They couldn't make, the machines with an angle like that, to sustain the pressure of the strings. They installed this tower rack, to keep the strings in place. What else interesting about this guitar? The neck, it's a really special material. And look there. They call it propeller wood. You see? Let me have some more light here. So it's called propeller wood. Why? Because it's a kind of plywood. It's really hard to work with this kind of material, but in the same time, it's, these laminated necks, they are much, much stronger, and they can withstand harsh seasonal weather changings much better than a single maple or something. Semi-hollow body with a deep Ricardo sunburst and dual offset F-holes. Here we have 4 screws keeping the neck in place, but also here we have a really big problem. You see that part there, it's destroyed, and now the strings are really, really high because the neck obviously it's going in the front. Look there. No, this can be fixed by a specialist. Well, maybe I'll do it if I can have this guitar for a good price. But for now, that's not my job. I should just see for the electric parts. And the back of the guitar is really nice. It's still in a good shape. It needs a little bit of care, of course, but it's looking good. What I want to show you here, the rosewood, it's intact. So even if the frets are really, really ruined, the wood itself, it's in a perfect condition. So you don't need to do anything just to change the threads. This is great. You see, I don't see too many 12-string guitars, electric guitars today. It's funny. They have a really special sound. No electronics, nothing, and you got a world at your fingers. Okay, up here, that was a Framus logo, which it's out. Maybe somebody took it away, I don't know. But anyway, you can see the place where was it. Okay, something else funny about the neck. You see the rosewood here? I'm talking about this area. I don't know if you can see it. All right, you see this holes here. You see the neck should look like that, but here is effectively chewed. It's effectively scrapped. Why? Because the guitarists, they are using plectrums, and probably hard plectrums will do that to the wood, touching the neck here in this position. A lot of guitarists, they are using this technique to have a fat sound, a deep fat sound, and it was eating the wood. So it's not a problem here in this area, but we got problems here. Look there, it's amazing. So let's go and check the electronics. I need the guitar cable and I need my multimeter. Here we are. Okay, let's go on 200 kilo ohms. Okay, so let's start with what we got here. All the switches are up, all the volumes are at maximum, tone control at maximum, open. And let me start with this switch here. 70.6 kilo ohms. You see, I'm afraid this is too much for this kind of pickups. These are electromagnetic pickups. You can imagine a magnet and a lot of wire around. And every disturbance in the electromagnetic field, it's translated in difference of voltage at the output. 70.6, that's way too much for pickups. Let me try. Okay, nothing here, nothing there. Oh, there we go. So this can be a kind of on-off switch, maybe. 0. Which is which? I have to use a magnet for that. So I suppose this is the switch, 6.3 kilo ohms here, which is much more plausible. We can turn to 20 kilo ohms. I suppose this is the bridge. So I have a magnet going near the pickup. Let's see. So now we should have some numbers changing on the screen. Oh yeah, right. Look there. Okay, so this is our bridge, with the middle switch is the bridge pickup, and this one for sure it's the neck pickup. Of course, look there. Yeah, right. And this one probably it's a kind of interesting. I don't see why. Here is something funny. I don't believe that it's an on-off switch, as long as we can have these two guys doing that job. So this is dodgy. So it's looking like we should have signal that it's armed for record. And here we have instrument on. Right. And there you go. We should have, yeah, we got signal, but we got no sound. Oh man. Yeah, it's pretty bassy. Okay, so that's the neck pickup. Bridge. Well, that's a very interesting way to have the pickups, you know. They are really, you know, it's such a crazy angle here. That means this one, it's up here, huh? Obviously this one needs a ground connection. Okay, so to have this up for the E string, the big one, you know, that makes the sound much deeper, you know, fat sound. Okay, got it? And now let's have only the bridge. Whoa, man, it's in such. Yeah, the strings are so high. It's like 2 centimeters, you know, it's so hard to play on this. So. Of course, new strings, and this guitar needs a lot of care, but so far it's working. Oh yeah, okay, so this is a kind of, look there. Yeah, this is a kind of boost, you see? Yeah, it's a kind of boost, very clear. What I want to say, it's very quiet. Full volume, everything, boost on. Yeah, that's a kind of boost. All right. But what I want to say, you see, look, volumes, no noise, nothing. And this potentiometer should have like 50 years old maybe, or maybe more. Here, just a little bit. You know, I found new guitars worse than that. Very quiet. Amazing. You know, I'm keeping my hand on the metal parts. That's the ground. I'm not sure. I don't think it's electric. This one, it's something here, you know, a scratch or something. It's not electrical. Okay. What about these guys? Man, it's amazing. German quality. I really mean that. Nothing to say. It's an amazing piece of technology from 65. Okay. I don't know, it's from 65. But anyway, it's old, that's for sure. I'm amazed. Maybe I'll put a bet and try to buy this guitar and start to fixing. It's, you know, I always loved double six or 12 strings better guitars. They have a really nice sound, pure acoustic, you know, no effects, nothing. Remember Hotel California, something like that, you know. It's time to say goodbye to 1965 Framus New Sound TV 12 strings guitar, electric guitar of course, and I hope it was interesting. It's not so often to have in my hands such a piece of technology. You know, guitars are like any other strings related instruments. They never get old. They only get abused or improper stocked or stuff like that anyway. A guitar, it's a guitar even 50 years after. Even better than the new models today. And I'm still amazed about the quality of the pickups, you know, the noises and potentiometers like that. Oh, amazing. Okay. So, like always, please subscribe. Don't forget to push the like button. And until new adventure, until new adventures, please subscribe, push the like button. I'm waiting your comments, of course. Write them down there. I'll be happy to answer. And of course, like always, be creative. And most important thing is have fun. Bye-bye.